Hi, this is Alexander Marquez with another powerful video that's going to help you transform your life. And today I want to tell you how you can escape the matrix of this world. And I know that statement sounds a little extreme. It sounds a little like I'm promoting conspiracy theories, but let me go in deep into this subject. What I mean by that is that when I say escaping the matrix, I'm talking about when you examine the world, how many people really get to achieve their goals? How many people really get to make it big in this world? It's not that many people. It's a very small percentage of individuals who have achieved their goals in their various fields. Most people just simply stay stuck in the rat race, the everyday rat race of going to work, making barely enough to survive, coming home, watching television, going back to sleep, and following the same routine over and over and over. This is what I mean by the matrix, getting stuck in the rat race of mediocrity. So I'm going to show you how you can escape this rat race, how you can escape the matrix of failure. And the first thing you need is you need to understand the idea of programming. What do I mean by programming? Well, I'm saying that we are a product of our programming. How we're programmed. Just imagine a computer, you program it to do a specific task. That is exactly what we are. We're programmed individuals. Which is why I say we need to escape the matrix, because it all starts with changing our programming. How have we been programmed? Well, did we choose? Did we choose where we were going to be born? Did I choose to be born in East Los Angeles? No. Did I choose my parents? No, I didn't. Did I choose what school I was going to go to? My first school. I don't remember being asked. Did I choose what friends I was going to have a chance to make? No, it was just a product of the school they placed me in, the environment my parents placed me in. So as soon as we're born, we're like a blank sheet of paper, but then the programming begins, and it starts with our parents and the ideas that they have in their mind. But guess what? They have also been programmed, probably. So they fill us with their ideas, so the programming begins. And then they send us to school, which is government schools, right? Public education. And then the programming continues. Now we're being programmed by teachers that are probably part of the same program system. Then we're being exposed to other children who are also part of the same system. So we're being programmed with the ideas of get a job in a good company, work for a long time, and retire with benefits or with a pension or retirement plan. Take a look around at the economy. Does that dream still exist? So the first thing we need, if we want to succeed, is we need to break the programming. We need new ideas. I forgot the media as well. We're also being programmed by the television. One of the greatest programmers of all, the television screen. Being programmed by the mainstream news, being programmed by what the government wants us to know. We have to escape the programming. We have to look out, search for the truth for ourselves. And how do you do that? You do that by reading books on how to change your mindset. By listening to audio tapes or audio, I said tapes. There's no, we don't use tapes anymore. But what I mean is, you listen to audio programs of people that have learned to escape this paradigm. You learn from the people that have already escaped, and there's plenty of people. The same people that have escaped and have achieved greatness, those same people can help you reprogram yourself. So you need to reprogram yourself. And the reason I say that is because this leads us to the second component to escape the matrix, and that is we have to change our thoughts. Because a lot of our problems are based on the way we think. And you see, the programming leads to our thoughts. So we think we have absolute free will. We have convinced ourselves, we have been convinced that we have absolute free will. But in reality, we are programmed individuals that are acting according to our programming, and our thoughts are dictated by that programming. Because how can you think differently? How can you think differently than how you have been programmed? You can't. You're not as free as you think. So you change your programming. Now you got to change your thoughts. You have to create more powerful thoughts within yourself, within your head. You need to, and you do that again by reading, by studying, learning from the people that have achieved the success you want to achieve. So you have to change your thinking. And in order to change your thinking, you have to surround yourself with people that think in a more positive way. You need to rewire your mind and start thinking as a successful individual, not as part of the herd that is stuck in mediocrity. So I think that makes sense. So change your thinking, and this is going to lead to the third thing, the third component of this formula. By changing your programming, by changing your thinking, you're now able to control your feelings, because most people are emotional beings. They operate reflexively based on their emotions. They don't operate based on their thinking. They don't act according to their mind, which is the way we should act. However they feel in a particular day, that is how they act. That is why you go around and you see people that are just fighting with each other. Wherever I go, I see people fight with each other. So some person maybe didn't turn fast enough, so the other person behind them is honking the horn, the person in front is mad, and you see this constant dynamic between individuals of constant reflexive behavior, mechanical behavior. We need to escape the mechanical behavior, and we need to become conscious beings who operate based on our mind. But unfortunately, our feelings are powerful. So by changing our thoughts, like I said before, now we have better feelings. We feel better about ourselves. Therefore, because our feelings are different, because we feel better, now this is going to lead to the fourth component, which is our actions. Because if we don't feel good, we're not going to take the actions that we know we have to take and that lead to success. So by changing the way you feel, by now feeling good, by now feeling positive, now this is going to naturally inspire you to take the actions that you know you have to take. So now you are controlling your actions, because at the end of the day, nothing happens without action. So you have to change your actions, because the actions are going to lead you to where you want to go. And all you have to do is examine the action steps that other people have already taken. They have laid the groundwork for you. You just have to copy their steps and you will get to the same results. This is the law of cause and effect. You take the same steps, you will achieve the same results, because it's practically a scientific formula. So because now you're taking action, and the right, not just action, you're taking the right kind of actions. That is key right there, the right actions. Because you're taking the right actions, now it leads to the last component to escape the matrix of failure, of illusion, and it is results. Now because you change your actions, now you're going to produce different results. It's a simple mathematical formula. So now you change your actions, you get different results. You get the results you want because now you're taking the right actions. So let me quickly recap how this transformation is going to work. You're going to change your programming. You're going to literally brainwash yourself, because you're washing your brain from all the, sorry to be so bold, but from all the crap that the world put in your mind. You're going to forget what your parents taught you. You're going to forget what the school system taught you. You're going to forget what your mediocre friends have taught you. And you're going to reprogram yourself with the powerful mindset of those that have achieved the success you want. And this is going to lead to you. The second part is changing your thoughts. You got to change your thinking if you want to transform your life. You got to think in a more powerful way, which means you got to start associating with more positive individuals. Number 3 is you got to change your feelings, because by changing your feelings, it's going to lead to the 4th component, which is producing new actions, the right kind of actions that's going to lead to number 5, which is producing more powerful results and the results you want. So if you do this, you will escape the matrix. The matrix that is holding people back without them knowing. You are not a robot. You are not a mechanical being. You are a creation of God. You have been made free to operate freely, not enslaved by the mechanical forces of this world. So I want to challenge you to take action to transform your life in this coming year. This is Alexander Marquez. I want to challenge you to visit my blog at alexandermarquez.net. Click on the 2 links that are below this video. The first one takes you to my blog, and the second one takes you to my free ebooks, which are going to show you how to produce the life you want. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you on my next video. Take care.